Girani. Must be said, my family is not from France, but my husband promised his grandson, our grandson, he would take him to whatever country won the World Cup.
Oh.
France it was. They just got back yesterday. And they're tired. So 3 years ago when I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, I went to YouTube, as you do, and I typed in funny Parkinson's. And I got a video from Vicki Clafkin, who had Parkinson's. She was a humorist. She had attitude with gratitude. She listed things you could only do if you had Parkinson's. And I thought, well, that's the right attitude. I'm going to start thinking of myself as Lady Shakes a Lot. And I'm going to start thinking of my tremor as my superpower. So what could I do with a superpower like this? I could be a bartender, specializing in James Bond martinis, shaken, not stirred. I could be a cook, specializing in shake and bake. I could work at a restaurant. I'd be a restaurant critic, specializing in those that carry thick soups, split pea, peanut soup. If that soup doesn't make it to my mouth, it drops off the spoon. It is not good enough. I could work at a morgue. Every morning I'd go in and shake all the bodies, make sure they're still dead. A few years ago, I read an article that said, to increase your creativity, write down every morning for 10 minutes, write down things that do not exist in the world but you would like to see. I thought that was a great idea. So I've looked at my list recently and it had reusable nail polish, liking movies for your friends, and third one I always forget. Tasting food you see on TV. My husband has dubbed smell-o-vision. Or taste-o-vision, taste-o-vision. So, reusable nail polish. Now for the guys in the audience, I know you don't care a whit about nail polish. But nail polish is just a tool. So whenever I say nail polish, think of a tool, like a saw. There's a manly tool. So saw, sawzall, chainsaw, miter. So you've got that in your head while I'm talking about nail polish. So I don't have any patience to do nail polish for real. Number one, now I can't do it anymore at all because I shave. What I would like to have is nail polish that's reusable. You take it, you put it on, somebody puts it on, take it off, and you hang it on your dresser. Next time you want to wear it, you just take it off like a necklace and put it on again. Putting on nail polish now reminds me of watching my mother-in-law take food, leftover food out of the refrigerator. Everything was stored in a butter tub, couldn't see into it. All they all looked the same. She would crouch down in front of the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, open up one container at a time. Is there okra in here? No, no okra. Is there turnip greens in here? Yeah, there's turnip greens. Okay, we'll put that on the counter. We'll have that tonight. What else is there? Oh, that's squash. I was looking for stewed tomatoes. Drove me nuts. That's what polishing nails looks like to me. Miter, chainsaw, sawzall, bucksaw, bowsaw. Liking movies for your friends. So what I'd like to be able to do, we can already check in places we go. I'm sure you all checked in at Girani tonight. But when we watch a movie, we have to tell our friends. I write it down when someone tells me they found a movie they really like. But there's no way to tell them while I'm watching it, to like it while I'm watching it. We're not very far away. Movies are already digital. I'd like a link that says, okay, so-and-so friend, I really like this movie. You should watch it too. But there's nothing like that. So the third thing was tasting food you smell on TV. And this idea came from a friend of mine, Regina Taft. Thank you, Regina. I was telling her about my creativity list. She said, yeah, I'd like, when I watch those food shows on TV, I'd like to be able to taste those foods if I can see. Which I thought was a great idea. As it happens, I forgot the rest of the story. Because it wasn't my idea. But taste-o-vision, wouldn't that be a great thing to be able to taste food that you see on TV? Oh, I know what it was. So the second part of the story was, you could test to see whether the judges were accurate or not about the foods that they test. You might not agree with the person who won, or they might have a vested interest. They might know somebody who's competing. You can imagine the fun conversation afterwards. Yeah, Mom, I know you're supposed to win. I tried to help you, but you just weren't as good as the rest of them. Yeah, I know. Would you like me to get some ice cream for you on the way home? I'm Carol Covin. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube.